Hello, so today's talk is all about glute activation. How do you effectively grow those big round booties? Well, you might be squatting for days and days and doing kickbacks and hydrants and you're just not seeing any results. Well, here is the thing. Unless you are effectively activating your glutes, you're not going to see any results. So I'm going to talk you through how to activate your glutes and also exercise choice, which will help you grow your glutes as well. So the first thing you have to remember is when you want to grow glutes, you are growing muscle. And to grow muscle, you need to fuel the muscle with food. So before your workout, make sure you are eating a really good source of carbohydrate, which will help you turn into glycogen in the muscle, fuels the muscle, and then you grow the muscle. So that could be anything from a low glycemic carb like sweet potato, kumara. It could be quinoa. It could be oats, wheat-free oats if you're gluten-free. It could be pumpkin. Potato, don't be afraid of potatoes. If you're going to do an intense workout, you're going to convert that into glycogen and it's going to be a great fuel for the muscle. So don't be afraid to eat, okay? Not huge amounts, but you've got to have a pre-workout meal. Otherwise, you're going to get into the gym or wherever and you're just going to fatigue and not grow muscle. Okay, the second thing you need to remember is you want to have the maximum amount of energy in order to get the most impact in your workout, which means don't do your cardio before your weight training. I don't want to see you jumping on the treadmill or the bike or anything and doing an exhaustive 30 minutes and then trying to do your glute exercises. Do them first, okay? And make sure that your first sets or first exercises are the heaviest. So don't be afraid to lift heavy. So what I mean is by that is that your rep range should be anything from 6 to 8 reps, meaning that that is your to failure. So you cannot lift any more than 8 reps safely, okay? Have a spotter with you if you're doing squats or the hack machine or lunges, anything like that. Don't be afraid to lift heavy, because what's really important to remember is in order to grow muscle, or what we call muscle hypertrophy, is you've got to lift heavy. In order to see that difference or that change in the muscle, to grow it, you've got to lift heavy. If you're doing higher reps, it means that the weight is lower and what you're actually getting is muscle endurance. You're burning calories, but you're not actually going to encourage muscle growth. So at least your first few exercises of your glute day are your high weight, low reps. Just experiment with different exercises because everybody's different. So what might work for me may not work for you. So what do I mean by glute activation? Okay, this is where it gets a little bit stripper-tastic, but bear with me here, okay? So, showing you the glutes. Okay, a great way to practice this, squeezing of the glutes, and basically that's all it is squeezing the brick out of your butt muscles. So if you come down onto your knees like this and squeeze one at a time or both at a time, I don't know if you can see that, but this is how you can practice and know that you are squeezing and activating your glutes properly. Squeeze! 1, 2, 1, 2. So if you're really good at it, you can do one at a time. You could do a little tune. Da, 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 da. Basically, that's what it is. It is squeezing squeezing the heck out of your glutes, the whole range of the exercise, okay? So if you were doing a squat, you are squeezing down and squeezing the whole way up. Squeeze, 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 and the whole way up. Don't let go of the tension. Squeeze, all right? And that is basically it. So before your heavy exercise, so your 6 to 8 reps, even 4 to 8 reps, do a warm-up of your glute muscles. So that could be just putting a booty band around your knees and just doing some step outs. It could be on all fours, doing some hydrants. And squeeze, 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 just to get that burn on, activating your glutes, and then go do your heavy exercise. So it's not a lot of reps, okay? You're not going to fatigue the muscle before you do your heavy reps. Okay, so hopefully that should get you set for building those big, round, luscious glutes. Good luck. I'd love to hear your comments and feedback below. And yeah, let me know how it went for you. And did you see any changes? Thank you for watching. I'm Alex. This is Fits and Giggles.